So today we are going to discuss article. What is article? There are three articles in English and they are a, an and the. The learner has to decide noun by noun which one of the articles to use. The word a, which becomes n when the next word begins with a vowel a, e, I, o, u, is called the indefinite article because the noun it goes with the indefinite or general. The meaning of the article a is similar to the number 1, but 1 is stronger and gives more emphasis. It is possible to say I have a book or I have one book, but the second sentence emphasizes that I do not have 2 or 3 or some other number of books, only one. So the word the, another article, it is a and n are known as indefinite article, and the word the, which is known as the definite article, and it indicates a specific thing. The difference between the sentence I sat on a chair and I sat on the chair, I sat on a chair and I sat on the chair, is that the second sentence refers to a particular specific chair, not just any chair. So that is the difference, and those are the differences between a, n and the. So today we are going to discuss article. As we discussed, definite article is the, indefinite articles are a and n. So let me tell you something, that where a is used before a word which begins with a consonant. Example, a women, w, women ପୂର୍ବରୁ a ବସିଛି. Before a singular countable noun it is used. How? The example is here, a banana. And then how that a is used and where that a is used. When we mention something for the first time. Example, I saw a dog. For the first time I saw, and that is why we have written a, and a is used before the noun dog. I saw a dog. The pictures are available there. I will show you the pictures in the end of the topic. You can see it properly and you will have to listen it carefully what I am telling you. Moving to the next, before a word with a long sound of u and where that a is used. Look at the pronunciation I am telling you. A university, u, the pronunciation is too long, university, and that is why before that we have written a, that means a university. Other examples are available, a uniform, a useful book, a European. Those are part of vowels, as we can say u is a vowel, but there we have written a, and why that a is used, a kon ପାଇଁ ବ୍ୟବହାର ହେଇଛି, due to the long pronunciation of u. And then before the word one, a one-way street, a one-eyed man, those are the examples I am telling you. A 1-year course, a 1-day holiday, etc. So those are the example of how or where that a is used, which is known as indefinite article. And we will move to the n. N is the same article, but where it is used, when or before a noun which begins with a vowel. Example, an apple. A is the vowel here. An apple. In the word apple, a is the vowel. An apple, and then before a word which begins with a vowel sound or silent h. Silent h thibo joti. That is an hour, an honest man, an hair, an honor, an honorable man, etc. Those are the example of words which begins with a vowel sound, not vowel letters are there, only vowel sounds are there. Look at the spelling, H-O-U-R, H will be silent there, hour, we will pronounce, how we will pronounce it, hour, an hour. Similarly, in the next example it is mentioned here, an honest man. H is silent, the pronunciation honest. Again, before a singular countable noun which begins with a vowel or silent h. Example, an orange. O is there and h is silent out there. An orange. which begins with a vowel or silent h. The same thing it is written here, and we will move to the, where the is used. So where the is used, another article which is known as definite article, when the same thing or person mentioned again, that is a particular thing or person. Look at the example. I bought an orange, full stop. The next sentence is started after this, the orange is sweet. So the orange, when it is discussed twice, the word orange is used here twice. In the very first sentence, I bought an orange. In the second sentence, the orange is sweet. The orange, it is mentioned again, and that is why we have written before the word orange the seat lekha hai orange pakre. So next example of the, where that the is used, when there is only one such thing. Example, the earth, the sun, the moon. Again, after that, before the names of famous buildings and etc. Look at the example, the Eiffel Tower. It is only one thing, it is only one place it is available. There is no alternate of the Eiffel Tower. Another, the Great Wall of China, that is another example. Next, when a singular noun is used to point out a whole class, race, group, etc. Example, the bear is a strong animal. The is used before the race. We know it is a race. Bear बोले भालू गोटे जाति बा भली होची गोटे group. So that is why we have written the bear is a strong animal. Before bear we have added the. So it is another example of the, where that the is used, which is known as the definite article. And next, before the special names of rivers, seas, oceans, mountains, ranges, groups of islands, certain organizations, political parties and countries such as the USA, the UK, the USSR and the UAE, the Nile, the Dead Sea, the Pacific Ocean, the Himalayas, the United Nations, the Republican Party, etc. So those are the different examples of using of the. I would like to repeat it again, where that the is used before the special names of rivers, नदी मानकर ना पूर्वर बड़ बड़ मुख्य प्रसिद्ध नदी समुद्र पूर्वर महासागर माउंटेन बा पर्वतमाला पूर्वर द यूज हे. एग्जांपल्स, द यूएसए, द यूके, द यूएई, द हिमालय, नेम ऑफ एन माउंटेन. अगेन, बिफोर द नेम्स ऑफ होली और इंपोर्टेंट बुक्स, पवित्र ग्रंथ मानकर पूर्वर भी लागिवो द. एग्जांपल, द कुरान, द बाइबल, द गीता. So those are famous books. Before an adjective with the noun is understood. Example, the poor. Before an adjective, we know that poor is an adjective here. So the poor need help. Before the adjective, we have to add the before the adjective. I would like to repeat it again. The is used before an adjective. Poor is an adjective here. So we came to know how those articles are used. Later on we are going to discuss where we should not use articles. That means where articles will not be used. Examples, before the name of a person. Example, I am a fan of Michael Jackson. Name of a person is Michael Jackson and we are not going to add a and the before it. So moving the next, before the name of a place, town, country, street or road. Suppose Balimala, Kudumuluguma. Before those places we cannot write the. If you are going to discuss Barcelona, Madrid, before those cities, name of cities, we cannot add the or a or n. Before names of materials, example, gold, we cannot write the gold, the diamond, nothing. Or a gold or n gold, we cannot write. Only gold is found in Australia. Example, we have written. We cannot use any article before materials. Example, gold is found in Australia.